Hello students, welcome back to Science 2 lecture. Today we are going to see the last topic of our chapter energy flow in an ecosystem. In this lecture we are going to learn about the oxygen cycle as well as we are going to gain knowledge about various processes in nitrogen cycle. Now children, before starting today's topic, let us do a quick recap. In our last lecture we have learned about the biogeochemical cycle, right? Then we have studied about the two types of biogeochemical cycles, that is gaseous cycle and sedimentary cycle. Gaseous cycle includes nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, whereas sedimentary cycle includes soil components like iron, calcium, phosphorus. Children, the biogeochemical cycle is the cyclical flow of nutrients within an ecosystem, right? And it includes both biotic and abiotic factors. Nutrients which are necessary for the growth of organism are continuously transferred from abiotic to biotic factors within an ecosystem through the medium of lithosphere, atmosphere and hydrosphere. Then we studied about the carbon cycle, which is the circulation and recycling of carbon from the atmosphere to living organisms, and after their death back to the atmosphere is called as carbon cycle, right? Now let us study about oxygen cycle. So oxygen forms 21% of the atmosphere, which is present in hydrosphere and lithosphere, right? Then it is also the continuous circulation and recycling of oxygen within the biosphere is called as oxygen cycle. See children, the circulation and recycling of carbon within the atmosphere is known as carbon cycle, right? And the circulation and recycling of oxygen within the biosphere is known as oxygen cycle. In both the cases, there is continuous circulation in recycling of the components. In carbon cycle, there is continuous circulation and recycling of carbon in the atmosphere from living organism, and after that back to the atmosphere. And in oxygen cycle, the continuous circulation and recycling of oxygen within the biosphere is called as oxygen cycle, right? This cycle too includes both the biotic and abiotic components. Now you can see the common things which is present in the cycles. In carbon cycle also abiotic and biotic factors are present within the ecosystem, and there a medium is also there, that is lithosphere, atmosphere and biosphere, right? In oxygen cycle also there is a continuous circulation of recycling of oxygen within the biosphere, and it also includes both biotic and abiotic factors. Oxygen is continuously produced as well as used up in the atmosphere, right? It is highly reactive. Oxygen is found in various forms, that is molecular oxygen, that is O2, then oxygen is present in water, H2O, then carbon dioxide. In carbon dioxide also oxygen is present, and it is also present in inorganic compounds. Okay, so oxygen is present in everything, right? First of all, it is highly reactive. It is reacting with other elements and compounds. Oxygen reacts with other elements and compounds, right? It is since it is called as highly reactive element. Okay, then the various forms of oxygen where we can find it is molecular oxygen, that is O2, then it is present in water, it is present in carbon dioxide, it is also present in the inorganic compounds, right? So, and children, if you will remember that oxygen is released during the process of photosynthesis, right? जब photosynthesis का process होता है, when sun energy, solar energy is used by the plants to produce their own food, that process is known as photosynthesis, right? So during the process of photosynthesis, oxygen is released and it is used up in the process of respiration, right? Human beings, all living organism, plants, animals use animals and human beings use oxygen for respiration, right? देन इट इज रिक्वायर्ड, इट इज यूज्ड अप इन कंबशन. जब कंबशन होता है, आग लगती है, तो क्यों आग फैलती है? ऑक्सीजन के प्रेजेंस के वजह से, राइट. तो वहाँ पर भी ऑक्सीजन यूज होता है. डिकम्पोजिशन के प्रोसेस में ऑक्सीजन यूज होता है. कोरोजन के प्रोसेस में, रस्टिंग के प्रोसेस में, ये सारे प्रोसेस में ऑक्सीजन यूज होता है, राइट. तो जो ऑक्सीजन फोटोसिंथेसिस के टाइम पर रिलीज होता है, उतना ऑक्सीजन दूसरे सारे प्रोसेस, लाइफ प्रोसेस जो है, रेस्पिरेशन है, कंबशन, डिकम्पोजिशन, ये सारे प्रोसेस में ऑक्सीजन यूज जब भी हो जाता है, राइट. Now see in this picture you will understand. See, plants produce oxygen, right? Then animals breathe in oxygen. So animals means not only animals, human beings also breathe in oxygen to respire, right? Then when we respire, when we take in oxygen, we break down the sugar molecules and then we give out carbon dioxide. Now this carbon dioxide which is present in the atmosphere is again used by the plants, right, to produce food material. Now link carbon cycle over here. कार्बन साइकिल में हमने क्या पढ़ा था कि जो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड रिलीज होता है एटमॉस्फेयर में, वो कौन यूज कर देता है? प्लांट्स यूज करता है, राइट. अब यहाँ पर भी देखिए, जो ऑक्सीजन यूज हो रहा है उसके बाई प्रोसेस में, उसके बाई प्रोडक्ट में जो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड रिलीज हो रहा है, वो कौन यूज करेगा? प्लांट यूज करेगा फॉर द प्रोसेस ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ सनलाइट, राइट. तो लाइक वे बोथ दी साइकिल्स आर इंटर रिलेटेड एक्चुअली, कार्बन साइकिल और ऑक्सीजन साइकिल. बट दोनों के डिफरेंस, दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस है कि उसमें कार्बन का सर्क्यूल्स रिसाइकलिंग हो रही है उस साइकिल में, और ऑक्सीजन साइकिल में ऑक्सीजन की रिसाइकलिंग हो रही है, राइट. नाउ सी हियर ऑल्सो इफ यू विल सी, आई विल ट्राई टू zoom in. See, photosynthesis, then because of photosynthesis we are getting oxygen present in water, which is used by the human for respiration. Then oxygen reacts with different metals to form metal oxides. Then it is present in ozone, right? And we are giving out what? Carbon dioxide, which is again used by plants. So the process is very, very simple. It's not a difficult process. Okay, so with this we have finished with oxygen cycle. Now let us start with nitrogen cycle, the last topic of our chapter. Now what is happening in nitrogen cycle? Nitrogen first of all forms 78%, that is the maximum portion of the atmosphere. If you will see here, see, as I said that oxygen in 21% 21% form of oxygen is present in the atmosphere, and 78% is present, nitrogen is present in the atmosphere. That is the maximum portion of overall, right? Then we have water vapors up to 2%, and then other gases we have present in the atmosphere, right? So remember that in nitrogen forms 78% of the total portion of the atmosphere, and it is necessary for the maintenance of cycle of nature. See, all the cycles are somewhere interrelated to one another. It's not like कि अगर एक cycle नहीं present होगी तो कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. No, it's not like that. If any one cycle has been missed out, it's going to affect the overall system. It's going to affect the overall energy flow in an ecosystem, right? So all the cycles are necessary for the maintenance of nature, the cycles. Then the circulation and recycling of nitrogen gas into the form of different compounds through various biotic and abiotic processes in nature is called as nitrogen cycle. Now children, remember the definitions for each cycle, for carbon cycle, for oxygen cycle, for biogeochemical cycle, as well as for nitrogen cycle. Definitions are very necessary. It can be asked in the question. Okay, so note it down in your notebook somewhere. What are the definitions of each cycle? Okay, so nitrogen cycle is the circulation and recycling of nitrogen gas through various compounds. Now why various compounds? Because nitrogen is not present in simple form like oxygen and carbon dioxide. Okay, all organisms participate in the nitrogen cycle. It is an important component of protein and nucleic acids. As compared to other elements, it is inactive and does not easily combine with other elements. Now children, see main point over here, carbon cycle or oxygen cycle are highly reactive, right? Oxygen is also highly reactive. It easily reacts with other elements and compounds as well as carbon dioxide. But nitrogen over here does not easily combines with different compounds. Okay. As compared to other elements, it is inactive and does not easily combine with other elements. And most organisms cannot use the free form of nitrogen. So, as the animals are not, as most of the organisms cannot use the free form of nitrogen, so there are different processes present in the nitrogen cycle. We are going to see 4 different processes which are present in the nitrogen cycle. So let us see one by one. So first is nitrogen fixation. Okay, now what is happening in nitrogen fixation? That is conversion of nitrogen into nitrates and nitrites through atmospheric, industrial and biological processes. Now nitrites and nitrates ये क्या है? नाइट्रोजन के फॉर्म है. ओके, तो नाइट्रोजन डायरेक्टली इज फ्री फॉर्म में नाइट्रोजन कोई भी दूसरे एलिमेंट से कंबाइन नहीं होगा. इट विल नॉट फॉर्म, इट विल नॉट रिएक्ट and organisms are not able to use the free form of nitrogen. Okay, so what is happening in the process of nitrogen cycle? This free nitrogen is converted into nitrates and nitrites for the organisms to use it. Okay, and this conversion of nitrogen into nitrates and nitrites is known as nitrogen fixation, right? Then the second process is ammonification. Now what is ammonification? It is the release of ammonia through decomposition of dead bodies and excretory waste of organisms. Okay, so the ammonia which is released through the decomposition of dead bodies. Now who is doing the decomposition of dead bodies over here? They are the decomposers. Remember, decomposers do the decomposition of the dead bodies, and during that process ammonia is released. Okay, now this ammonia which has been released through the decomposition of dead bodies and excretory waste of organism, they are being processed by various process. Okay, and this is known as ammonification. Then we have nitrification, that is conversion of ammonia into nitrite and then nitrate. ओके, नाउ सेकेंड स्टेप में क्या अब देखा हमने कि अमोनिया रिलीज होता है, तो ये अमोनिया अब जो नाइट्राइट और नाइट्रेट में कन्वर्ट होगा, दैट प्रोसेस इज नोन एज नाइट्रिफिकेशन. ठीक है, अमोनिया का कन्वर्जन इनटू नाइट्राइट एंड नाइट्रेट्स इज नोन एज नाइट्रिफिकेशन. देन वी हैव डीनाइट्रिफिकेशन. इन दिस प्रोसेस कन्वर्जन ऑफ नाइट्रोजन कंपाउंड इनटू गैसियस नाइट्रोजन टेक्स प्लेस. Okay, so these are the 4 different processes in the nitrogen cycle. You have to remember these 4 processes. The first is nitrogen fixation, in which conversion of nitrogen into nitrates and nitrites takes place. Then we have ammonification, which is the release of ammonia through decomposition. Then we have nitrification, which is conversion of ammonia into nitrites and nitrates, and then the last process is denitrification, in which conversion of nitrogen compounds takes place into gaseous nitrogen. Now here you will see in this picture a diagram which will help you to understand the process of nitrogen cycle. Okay, so with this we have completed our chapter of energy and ecosystem. Children, it's a very easy topic, very easy chapter to remember. Easy topics, questions will be asked. Now let us check our understanding. Nitrogen form -% of the atmosphere, it is 78%, right? Then oxygen is present in dash dash and dash, so it is present in atmosphere, lithosphere and hydrosphere. Then what form of nitrogen cannot be used by organism? It is the free form. Then here's your worksheet number 3. I hope the first 2 worksheets have been completed by you all. I will be sharing the answers soon with you. Cross check your answers, and if you have done any error, correct the answers. Okay, thank you.